And we are back again. Second session, or second part of the same session, I should say. Exploring a new area, but there is a side quest to do here somewhere, which we are going to do. Try to pointlessly pick on some doggies. I think I went the wrong way. Yep, I absolutely did. I'm sensing robot enemy. Oh, I see them. They just popped in.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
Yoink. Oh, they're having a lightsaber duel over there. Okay, doing dodges apparently... Oh, there's a bomb there. Fills this much faster. Okay, it did. Oh, 2's my max right now, yeah. I need to upgrade it.
Farewell.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Oh, that's who Yote is. I thought that was the town name. It's the name of that lady that keeps following him around. You're the second one to notice, Jolly Jelly. Congratulations. It's my Monday. Bit overkill. I got you stressed to hell. You thought Monday happened twice? It could have been a Groundhog Day type situation. Maybe it was a chance for you to do something different that would make it better. You did.
I do.
How do?
What are you off to now then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our
You were
reasons.
talking way more than I thought you would.
Exactly feeling
Oh, I see blue mist up ahead. That can't be good.
You're injured.
Is he? I would never have guessed.
Where are your comrades?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it so much. There's another one live on Friday.
Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance.
Your Friday and my Friday, they're one and the same. Well, actually no, sometimes I mistake Thursday for Friday. I mean actual Friday.
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor.
Carry on lurking. No problem.
Forgive me, Lord Cougar.
Rest well, soldier. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Oh no, more evil Chocobos.
Right. I got here in time.
That's quite good damage. $100 MFPS. Sorry, I'm very old. Can someone translate? Mega flares per second.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Just realised I haven't seen an openable chest in a while.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
Wait, I thought you couldn't move your leg. How did you stand up?
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
A rare meteorite.
You seem
OMG.
familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
You're Cid. I was there, in Cosnis, when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith, when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
Fine. If you insist.
For Titan!
You're in no fit state to fight.
And this should be easy for you. Come on. Kill me!
For what? The sins of your master. You and I have no quarrel, and I will not strike a man who cannot defend himself.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Cid. Someday.
Here, follow me into this blue dust real quick. Let's have that conversation again over here. Something's up there. They were just minding their own business. Pretty sure this is where Gara of the Sands live.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us
And
within.
this is like a fighting area.
Here, take a look at my wares.
Your wares suck.
Come again.
Yes, he was propositioning me. He was a whore.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
AKA Odin.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with
her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Oh, Odin is doing Alma's blessing. Or bidding, I guess. Because he lets himself look like the many people he wants to have sex with.
How long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
Oh, a few years. That's why it didn't make any sense near the start of the game when you saw Benedicta having sex with him. Because it wasn't her.
Show them.
And then it showed you again just to rub it in.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
Thank you for the resub, Frogler. Welcome back.
Save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you, I
think she likes him more than just doing her duty.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
I have a feeling one day we're going to see the full version of that. Call me crazy. Oh no, there's side quests.
Very deeply. And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough to heed her call? Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Corava.
Yes, we all know what those are, but could you explain to the rest of the class?
Aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right.
Sure, I'll go hunt Elvis.
I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in
He's been
such
dead for like 40
troubled
years, it should be
times,
pretty
is a
easy.
fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Corava. I eagerly await your
That's a
safe
lot of
and
words.
above all triumphant return.
Nope, the other way. Where is this pointing? All the way, over here. I presume if we move on, we can maybe open up this side bit here.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
I don't know, he's kind of creepy.
Pray accept this token.
Another seal! Oh, it's a phoenix down!
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
Talk about how he has an evil cult doing his bidding. Sorry, a non-evil cult.
You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The Free Cities.
Oh, he did say leave the town and go west, didn't he? Yeah, it's all linked together. Oh, there's probably going to be something in there at some point. In fact, there might be right now, depending.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
I dare the NPC chide me for going the wrong way on purpose. Let's see, we've got doggos. Yeah, those look like normal doggos to me. If he'd pay more attention, he'd see that I'm following the side quest marker. The dog had stolen a goblin's coin. It's been a while since we got a level up. That's despite doing all the side quests. That looks like an especially big doggo over there, but that could just be a coral.
Alright.
Get him!
Storm Panther. I have no qualms with you. Quarrel, I mean, not qualms. This, however,
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fighting in yet.
just under my record. Oh wait, no, I think my record was 48k on a non like story fight, boss fight.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Oh wait, it's not going to tell, but I should have done the local map. Oh no, it might teleport me to the town now, actually. It prioritizes the town over the edges of the map, I think. Yeah. Here, take your stinky hide and get out.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
What did he give me if... Oh, okay. Something super rare. Didn't even give me any monies. Now, how do I get up to the second tier of this place? Huh. Keeps going.
Beneath the flood, yes.
How are those new boots treating you?
You there!
You there!
Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient culture.
Oh no, he talks slow and he's a teacher. Get him.
In all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? There'll be amply rewarded, of course.
You had me at stairs.
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me. Assuming you know your letters, that is.
The Roderick
Some
Cube.
courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time.
Oh, that's what those stones
The
are.
otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions.
Maybe this is something else, because I was thinking of the stone
finding
we'd
the
randomly
stones.
found in a cave.
How are those new boots treating you?
That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Now, did he mean all 3 are in this town, or... Hang on, where's it? Oh, there's a chest here. Ah, they all... Okay, that's fine.
So it's these
Not
stones that
referencing the other stone I found then.
scratch on them.
Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing less?
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Unlike me.
I could have seen for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south.
Oh no, it's going to be multiple choice, isn't it?
Say?
Well, he mentioned crystals, golden something, and then hunters.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
I think it was Tillers of the Land.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the...
I should have told him it was Muggles.
Settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
We went up a ladder and we went down some stairs, but I don't think we went up a single one. That gave better rewards than going and go kill a giant dragon. Well, I guess we did get like 100 hides, but... Jump. Jump, Clive. Jump to your death.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals will bring down the price.
Right, back to what we were doing. The main task. Actually, how many ability points did I have? There's a lot. Oh yeah, I was upgrading this so it goes to more levels. 4 levels. And these are all upgraded. Except the alts, which are going to take forever. I guess I'll just start hoarding ability points.
The free cities under siege.
Orcish fodder.
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Ooh. Alright, the tier 4 version looks fancier. And it goes on forever. It's still going. His casting animation looks like doing a song in Monster Hunter. Getting that fully charged does seem a smidge OP. Gotta be patient with it though.
Clive. Smoke.
No, thank you, I don't.
Has the city fallen?
Free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
There's a side quest up there. Oh, there's a few side quests. We've done too many in a row. Let's carry on with the main story for a little bit.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
They're just talking about your talent.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Me and the doggo.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
I may have been looking for loot.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
I think we're going to see a lot of getting people just in time to see them get murdered. Can't go that way. I ended it early because I thought I'd saved that last bar. Guess not.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Don't open dead inside. That like a pro. Hello Zephyr, thank you for the resub. Final Fantasy XVI is very good, yes. Not for viewership, but in general it's a very good game, yes. Oh, that was 75 in a row as well. If you ever have any intention of playing it and you haven't been watching, I'm quite far through, so you probably won't want to be watching this. Such dodge, so mega. That's pretty good. Another arena.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy. Nice try.
Ooh.
Nice try.
Pumping the crap out of her nuts. Or his nuts, sorry.
This one. This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Oh, loot. Oh, I remember you saying that in Discord, actually. Yeah, that you definitely won't want to. Enjoy the story fresh for yourself.
Where are they?
And yet another arena.
These creatures. Does Optimus' reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here? It's over. Enough. Where is your master? What does he want?
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Mythos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit one's unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Damage on you, right?
Trick.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes! Let's try.
There's a new record.
Too slow. Let's try. Nice try.
Oh, hello Serenity, thank you for resubbing for the 84th time. I can't count that high. Got here just in time for some talking. Ooh.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see. We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer.
Cancer exists in this world?
That must be excised.
Try it.
Did this kick you?
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Oh no, Torgo became Sif.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
I'd just like to point out he was doing the same thing. He was using his power as a crutch against Shiva.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
No, we're not allowed to go anywhere else. I was about to say that would be a good stopping point to do some side quests when we start our next section, but not quite yet. It's a bit early anyway.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Cole said it was an
Oh wait, I want
army
to check if
of
I can craft
Akasha.
something.
What will happen?
Because we've got a new crafting material.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, will it be?
Ooh.
No scratches, right? Should last you a good while. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Yeah, that should do you.
That should do ya.
You can thank me later. Not my best work, but it'll do.
That was quite a lot of stat increases. I had the materials to upgrade them all. Oops. Oh wait, yeah, I was going this way as well to check the missives. It's quite a fancy looking sword. Humble request was finished, right? Yeah.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've
How are we
I
supposed
bet
to
there's a
do
lot more things on this board.
crawling with a cash?
Yeah, that's a fancy looking chocobo. Dread Comet, that'll be the one that does Choco Meteor. Oh, I wonder if that pack of dogs was them. Oh well. I'm not as fussed about knocking out every one of these unless I'm desperate for a tiny bit of renown to unlock something.
How may I help you today, Clive? Here you are.
Talisman of Priming.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Clive, if you're here,
Where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
But why would she have them? She's the one who asked for them. Also, I don't like that they call it her dungeon.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
Yeah. It's a little white mage doll.
What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. What's this tucked inside it? Sid's best invention. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
I'm sure he will.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
By which they mean jukebox.
Paul said it was an army of a cash.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
Couldn't be bothered animating that.
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Is it noble music? I can't hear it.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
But is it no like a Final Fantasy reference drum beat or?
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
Torgal's just listening to the bard play or sleeping.
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Oh, there's even more quests. But am I allowed to travel to places? That's the question. Ah, I am. Oh, there are so many places to go. Bunch of side quests here, including some that have upgrades of some type. Alright, well, we'll be doing a lot of side quests when we pick this up next time, but it's a bit of a shorter part just because it's near the end of the stream, but more will follow soon.